It's USA MVP. I'm here to talk about the Miguel Cotto versus Sergio Martinez fight coming up. Going into this fight, going to talk about stuff leading up to the fight. You know, Miguel Cotto had a choice of facing Canelo Alvarez for $10 million, or he could have fought, or he could fight Sergio Martinez for a 160-pound title. And we all know he chose Sergio Martinez for the 160-pound title. To me personally, when I look at this fight, I think that both fighters are prospectively in the end of their careers. They're not. I don't think that any of these fighters are in their primes. They're, you know, in their legacy years. And this is a legacy fight. It's a great matchup. I'm excited about it. Now, when I say that both are at the end of their careers, you have Martinez, who's going to be 39 at the time of the fight in June, and then you got Miguel Cotto, who's been 2-1 out of his last 3 fights. Well, he lost 2, won 1. And the one fight that he did win was against limited opposition, Delvin Rodriguez. And to me, that was just for the pickings for him. Sergio Martinez, you know, he won the Martin Murray fight, but it was a close fight. It could have went probably either way. And he didn't look great winning the fight. And then you got that last round where Chavez, you know, clipped him, and it seemed like it just changed Martinez since then. To me personally, in the Martin Murray fight, he didn't look as sharp. Well, he is older, so that's what probably happens at that age. Now, the thing is, I want to talk about too is the weight issue. Cotto is moving up to 160. I don't know if maybe they might have a catch weight of 158 or something for this match, but I believe he's moving up to 160 for this fight. Now, if he's moving up to 160, to me personally, he's a small junior middleweight. And then he's going to go up and fight at middleweight. Cotto's only 5'7", and if you look at like his competition that he's been fighting at 154, there have been, I'm not going to say they're soft touches, but they're not hard punchers. Besides, I'll give you Mayorga and Margarito, but once you took the stones out of Margarito's gloves, he wasn't as devastating as of a puncher. And he fought against Floyd Mayweather. Punching power is not really there. And then he fought against Austin Trout, who is not a hard puncher either. And it just seems like because Trout was physically bigger than him, his game plan, which was a good game plan and his strategy, he couldn't impose it because he wasn't big enough physically to impose it. It's not to say that Cotto fought a bad fight, because I think he fought an excellent fight against Austin Trout, even despite of losing. Now you got a guy like Sergio Martinez, who is not a big middleweight. He fights at 160, but to me personally, I think he's a 154-pounder fighting at 160. He's been fighting mostly bigger guys. Now, you look at his last couple of fights, besides Matthew Macklin, he's been fighting, Darren Barker, over 6 feet. Now keep in mind, Sergio Martinez is 5'10". He's fought Chavez, over 6 feet. Martin Murray, over 6 feet. Even going back, he fought Paul Williams, over 6 feet. And I think, I'm not sure, I think that, what's that guy's name? Damn it. Another undefeated guy from overseas. He beat him. He was over 6 feet as well. So he's used to fighting all these bigger guys. Not to say that these guys are the most talented guys, but they were physically bigger. And you know, it shows in the fight where he has to fight off his back foot and he comes forward in spurts. So you got a guy like Cotto, who usually, I'm gonna say, he tries to impose himself, and he's very deadly to the body, which I think could fade Martinez later in the fight. I don't know if he's going to be able to impose himself in that way against Martinez, who's used to fighting all these bigger guys. If he cuts off the ring against Martinez, Martinez has more punching power than the last couple of opponents that Cotto's faced, or even Cotto's ever faced. And that's just my personal opinion. Not to say that Sergio Martinez no Gennady Golovkin, because he certainly is not. But if you look at his last couple of fights besides Martin Murray, he stopped him. Knocked out Paul Williams, stopped Darren Barker, stopped Matthew Macklin. Was it Sebastian Savic? I think that was his name. Maybe it's I think that's that guy's name. But he's been stopping his opponents, and some of these fighters were undefeated fighters. Now, to me, this is kind of like a hard fight to call. I feel like, you know, either it's a 50-50 fight, but because of the schematics of them fighting at 160, a weight that Cotto has never fought at, and you know, Martinez is a champion at 160. Even though he's older in age, he's been having a lot of injuries, a lot of layoffs. This should be a more comfortable fight for him to come back, as opposed to, you know, Cotto fighting Delvin Rodriguez and then just moving up to 160 and fighting Sergio Martinez. Like I said before, Austin Trout, he's not a heavy hitter, and you know, Cotto couldn't be as effective with Austin Trout. Now imagine him fighting the way he fought Austin Trout, which was very effective, and then fighting someone like Sergio Martinez, who has the power to stop him or buzz him. So with all that being said, I think style-wise, Martinez is the faster fighter. He's the bigger fighter. He's the stronger fighter. But I think, you know, as far as ring generalship, I think Cotto has the better edge in ring generalship. But I think Sergio Martinez's physical attributes is going to negate that. I think Sergio Martinez is going to win this. Either he's going to stop him or win by decision. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments. Don't just watch the video. Subscribe to the channel. And also you can follow me on Twitter at usamvp_boxing. Let me know what you think.